Yo, welcome back. Low energy because we ain't got no green. It's all his fault anyway. It's all good. Anyway, today we're going to talk about Don Lemon. You know what he said? He said that white men or white people, no, white men, right? White men are the single most threat in the United States of their history. Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah.
You agree with that?
Fuck yeah.
Why do you agree with that?
Because it's the truth. They've been doing this since the beginning of fucking time.
So do you feel like white people are the reason why of all these issues?
White people the one who brought diseases to America.
All right.
Let me ask you this. Why are black people so looked down on and scared? Why are people so scared of us? Why do we hold the perception that we have?
We coming up and we about to take the power that they scared to lose.
The question is where did it all start? Did a black person look at another black person and say, you know what? They can potentially be 10 times better than us and they can potentially run the world and we should do this.
Yeah.
Or did a white person look at us and say, they're inferior to us, we're better than them, we're this and we need to do this. And
they are a set of lazy fucking people. They never did anything in their fucking life. We taught them everything.
So if you take that and then you apply that to the question that he's asking right now, and then you say, all right, well, you know, we've been through slavery with them. Even after slavery was over, you know, we started with not having shit while they got to live off of all the shit that we built for them. Mm-hmm. And then when we started getting our rights, the complaints that they had was, well, what about our rights? See, everything when it came to white versus black was whites always feeling like, all right, well, yeah, they deserve to be treated like humans as long as we're not losing what we didn't build, what they built. So we made them work, sweat, and tears, and do this and do that and do the third, and we live in life and we treat them like shit. But then we sit there and say that they're savages and they're this and they're that and they're poor. But why are we poor? Why do we live in the ghetto? Why do we live the way that we live?
Based off
our history? No. Those are things that we got based off our history.
We chose
things
to.
that we grew and came up with.
We chose to.
So what you're calling a choice is more of things like, well, why do black people choose to eat these things when white people eat this? No, this is what we were given in slavery. We made it work and it tasted good, and this is what we figured it out.
But it wasn't something that was good for us, though. It was not good for us.
No, it wasn't good for us, but it was what we learned to make work. So when people look at us and say, oh, well, they do this and they do that, why do we do those things?
That's why you think they was giving us
so how can we not say that?
intestines and shit like that to eat.
You started with flying fucking colors and then you kind of fell off the cliff a little bit. Because I felt like, yeah, we were given those circumstances. Yeah, we were put into eat the intestines and all that shit, right? But once we knew better, what would we do? We
never did better.
Exactly. As black people, I feel like we are put ourselves in this position. We put ourselves to accept whatever these people give to us or whatever the case is. You feel what I'm trying to say? Is?
How do we put ourselves in that position of, all right, sure, we knew better, we should do better? Knowledge isn't everything because you can know that eating intestines and eating this and eating that ain't good for you. Right. But if you are poor because your whole life has been spent making a white man rich and you ain't got shit but those intestines to eat, and you grow up in the hood or you grow up in the ghetto and you grow up doing these things and you're stuck in a certain pathway and that's what you can't afford, knowing better doesn't mean anything when the only thing you're caring about is making sure you got food in your stomach.
Yeah,
and if we're put in a predicament where we can't afford to buy the food that the whites were buying, we can't afford to live this certain way or take care of ourselves in a way that now we know we should, how can we sit there and say, well, it's our fault?
All right, I feel like we need to chop this shit up into three different paths, all right? What are you talking about, in my opinion? You're talking about the shit that we're going through back in slavery times. You feel what I'm trying to say?
And how it's affecting now.
Hold on. We're talking about shit we're going through slavery times, whatever the case is, right? Lead up to the civil rights movement. There was still fuck shit going on, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty sure in between those kind of movement, we could have changed the food that we ate. You feel what I'm trying to say? But we'll continue to eat the same food that we ate.
You hear them talking about, I love hog maul and pig feed and all types of fuckery, bro.
The racism about the physical racism was still going on. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But not the food part. Not the necessary. You know what I'm trying to say? We weren't forced to necessarily eat a certain kind of food anymore. You feel what I'm trying to say?
When a black nigga get money right now, what's one of the first things you hear them say when motherfuckers get their hand on a decent amount of money?
They go buy some shoes or
never nothing positive. Never a nigga never say, oh, you know what? Boy, I got a decent amount of money. I could go open up a business. Mm-hmm. I could go buy a piece of land to build a house on. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Niggas don't think like that, and I feel like that's somewhat what you're trying to say, right? We not bettering ourselves, bruh. And the shit that was given to us, we just take it and we just running with it.
And we're okay with it.
And we just okay with that shit. Nah.
Right.
That's why We living in a fucked up world right now.
It was so crazy. I seen this quote on Facebook. I'm not sure the person was, but it was very, very interesting. They were like, "Yo, we as black people would look to people to give us shit.
Give us shit,
Right.
yes, bro.
When these Chinese people come over here, these Pakistani people come over here,
They're not looking for nothing.
They come, they get an opportunity, they go to the bank, they take the money out, and they go open the nail salons, they go open the beauty salons, they go open.
Or they
the
go
gas
sell
stations,
oranges
they go
on the fucking side of the road.
They go open their
But
thing. Hold on. They go open their different things, and they get the money from that. You feel what I'm trying to say?
See, that's
And
not-
guess what they do too on top of that?
That's not
After
accurate
they
either.
get established,
Right.
they call for their family and they bring them over and they
Right.
come and make them
When
do
you
the
come to
same
the United
shit.
States from another country and you apply for those loans, you have what's called foreign credit. Meaning when they came over here and they didn't
probably
have
shut up.
anything, and we over here trying to get these loans that we can't get our hands on, we don't got that foreign credit. And when the banks see that they got that foreign credit, the banks are giving them that money so they can open up that nail salon.
Yeah, but
They
it's
can
ways
open up
that we could do
business.
things and we don't take the initiative to do it. Another motherfucker coming from overseas, coming from somewhere else, and making shit happen in front of our
Yeah,
face.
that's true. I'm not excusing that.
And right in
But
front
I'm
of
saying
us.
you can't really compare the two because there's still certain things in our own country that will benefit foreigners before it benefits us.
Absolutely.
So we
Of
can't be like, oh
course.
yeah, well they're coming, yeah, because they got that ability to. And yet the people staying right here, when they talk about the American dream, why is it that you got to come from another country to see the American dream, but the same people that's born right here in America can't see it?
But because we're too complacent.
Too complacent.
We're
We
comfortable.
exactly. We're comfortable with
dog.
the situation and what's going on around us. Nobody's trying to take the initiative to be like, yo, I want to change certain things. Nobody's doing that shit.
And
Everybody's okay with what's going on, and everybody's just rolling with fucking punches.
And the crazy thing about what Don Lemon said, I don't think he was necessarily racist. And I
It's
don't
not
want-
racist.
I don't want a lot of people.
It was all about facts.
a lot of people coming at him say he's racist.
Because in all honesty, I think Don Lemon is a fucking coon.
All right, cool.
In all honesty.
and it's kind of shocking for him to come out and talk.
That's why, yeah, it's
so.
yes, it is.
So
Very shocking.
Hearing him say that, I commend him, but at the same time, it's just facts. And I'm not talking about no against white people. I love everybody. Who gives a fuck? But at the end of the day, bro, the Oklahoma City Bombers,
White man, Timothy McVeigh.
right?
What's his name?
But-
Ted Bundy.
Right.
What's the dude that looked like Cactus Jack? What's his fucking name? The nigga got the upside down cross on his fucking head.
Oh, Marilyn Manson.
Charles
Yeah,
Manson.
Charles Manson.
Even
My
you,
bad, yeah.
fucking Marilyn Manson, you're a nasty motherfucker too.
I'm
Like
not-
some of the shit that these crackers do, like, come on.
And I feel like at the end of the day, man, when he said that, I seen a lot of black pages coming at him saying, "Oh, why are you so threatened by them, but you still live in their hood?" And I was like, "Wow, that's the thing. You know why he still does that? Because if he go in our hood, we're gonna rob him."
We're gonna
I'm
talk
not- I'm
shit.
not saying-
We're gonna
No,
be like,
you
oh,
saying the
why
truth.
do you talk like that? Why you talk like a white person? Why you dress like a white person? Why you act like, bruh, why is he got to
See,
be
the
acting
issue-
and dressing?
The issue with us on our part, when we fail to take responsibility, is see we're so caught up on, and it's not just on whites and blacks; it's on both sides. Because we say like racism, yes, but on our side, what we fail to notice is the minute we have someone trying to help us, but their skin tone don't match ours, we make comments like what you just said. What did you say? Well, why do you still live there? Well, fuck the fact of where he lives. He is opening his own eyes about what's going on around him and saying, I'm living here firsthand and I'm seeing this happen.
Right.
And instead of us saying, yo, fuck the fact that he's not black. This is actually a white person that's supporting and seeing what's going on, speaking up. And instead of us appreciating it, I'm sorry, black person supporting and standing up. But because he lives in a white area, we're going to say, oh, well, you live here.
Yeah.
Even bigger, okay, he's black, and I'm ignorant to that because I don't know who this person is. But even bigger, he's black and living in a white neighborhood, which means he is surrounded by the shit that's happening
And
to
he's
us.
gay.
So even more against them. But the only thing that we can say as people is, oh, well, you're still doing this, so how can you? No, how about
At the end of the day,
he's bringing
I feel
awareness
like at
to
the end
it.
of the day, he's always gonna get looked down on. Somebody's always gonna have something negative to say towards that dude. Period.
Yeah, but
Period.
But it doesn't just have to be. That's what I'm saying. It could be anytime you hear someone in a higher statue. What happened with Colin
And
Kaepernick?
then I don't even
He's
see
in a
what's
higher
wrong with it
statue,
because-
and now they find something wrong
But
with
it
it. When
crazy-
it's
Because
speaking up
when
for
he
what's
said
going
the
on with
shit,
us.
he said it on Cuomo's show, and Cuomo sat right there and agreed with that
I
shit.
CNN, yeah.
And no one said anything.
Nobody
about him.
said shit. He said this on somebody else's show.
And no one's talking about the guys that runs that show.
No,
You
Only
know what's so
talking about what
crazy
was
is,
said.
do you think CNN would take him off the air, bro?
no.
It'd be a big backlash if they did. They wanted this in the
I won't
podcast.
think it'll be a backlash, but they won't take him off. Don Lemon, yo, that nigga views is out
Yeah,
the
I get
fucking
that. I
roof,
get
bro.
that. But look what he said. Though.
Money speaks, bro. Money
Yeah.
talks, bro.
Very
This
true.
is a business.
I just feel like I'm.
See, I couldn't tell you what this man looks like, but I can tell you how many times I've heard that name.
Well,
So why would he get taken off?
Shout out to Don Lemon. Don't say stuff like that, baby. Shout out to Don Lemon,
Don't say
bro.
that. I don't know who he
Babe,
is.
shout out to Don Lemon. We appreciate everything.
I don't appreciate you for.
I appreciate what he just said. I appreciate that because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to use
It's about time you
his
use your
thing,
fucking platform
right,
to say
to
something.
combat certain things.
Instead of
I'm
knocking
fucking
us
that.
down, because that's usually what he does,
Right?
bro.
Yeah. So,
Same thing with Stephen A. Smith. He's a fucking coon.
No. Shout out to Stephen A. I fuck
No,
with Stephen
fuck
A.
you, bro.
You're my dog, Stephen.
Fuck you,
Nah,
bro.
don't say
You
that.
sit there and talk stupidity about black people, bro.
What? Stephen A. Shout out to you, Stephen A.
Bruh.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
What you mean you don't know what I'm talking about? When this shit go off, I'll show you.
Yeah.
With my own motherfucking shit, I'll show you.
Uncensored Lot. Like, share, subscribe. Don Lemon.
Fuck you.
You get the Hero of the Week award. No, not really a hero, but we're gonna come up with something. We gone.